tonight.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. And a look at the man under center. Now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 81 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Looking to throw. Holt. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Looking to throw on second down. Holt looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's...
On now is the Packers punter, standing just outside his own goal line. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have the big advantage.
A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Now the first carry for Bush. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The Bears at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football, all right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Holt. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Holt got his man complete over the middle. That's Stevens. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Off play action. Holt. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They toss right side to Bush. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Holt. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Beard. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Back to throw. Holt. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 13 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an...
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, Beard. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
They'll run on first down. Beard.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
To throw on 3rd down. Holt. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. Up the middle they go. Beard. And room there to work it inside the 25.
49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They run up the middle with Bush. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They'll run the option left. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this. The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On 3rd down, Holt. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Down. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
On 3rd down, Beer. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On 1st down, Beer. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Check smash. Ready.
Off the bootleg. Holt rolling to his right. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Give him 32 on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt.
And out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go option to the short side.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Obviously nothing serious here. Medical stuff.
Come on, set. Red, 38.
They'll try and run for the first with Bush. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Out to the right here to Wilson.
He'll get it inside the 20.
A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Beard. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Now Miller from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll run on 1st down. Beard.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 97 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff up the middle. Beard.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
On second down, Beard, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground, 1st and 10.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
On the set. Strike. Check. Strike. Ready, go.
They'll go again with Bush. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Hey, go Fury. Set, cut.
Up the middle they go. Beard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready.
Here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And he got it. The kick is good, and a fantastic finish here on a Monday night. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out in the end.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides.
So for Chicago, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys.
Tonight, from
getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing on first down. Holt. And a completion to Wilson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
And they run the option on second down.
Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
The Bears sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And they were a bit fortunate last week having to gut out a 1-point victory, so they definitely have some room for improvement here. But that type of a win leads them to believe that they can get much better in the future.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 21 carries, 116 yards, and a trip to the end zone.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Beard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Holt. Bite. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this will remain a scoreless game. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
We're scoreless after one.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Caught by Wilson.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Off the play fake. Holt. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's at the 50. The 30. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the turnover forced. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. He finds his man complete. It's Stevens. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Off play action. Holt. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Operating from the gun. Holt over the middle, complete. That's Stevens. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
To throw on 3rd down. Holt. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we can draw so far, they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Let's see if they change tunes.
On 2nd down, here's the option. On the move past the 40.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a 1st down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
On second down now. Beard. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll roll him out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Throwing quickly to Wilson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Bush trying the middle. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Operating from the gun. Holt got his man complete over the middle. It's Stevens. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Try to punch it across with Bush. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bears are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half.
The Bears offense set to go to begin the 3rd quarter. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. This is Bush. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Miller sliding out of the pocket. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
On the run, it's Bush. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Miller. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Miller on 3rd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away. Taken from just outside the 30, and he goes out right around the 39. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start on the ground with Bush.
He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Bush on 3rd down. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
You know I'm old school, so I always want a hammer in my backfield. But in short yardage situations, 3rd down pickups, I got to have him. And he picked it up for him right there.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now he steps away. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Holt.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy.
And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for Dallas. Oh, the Bears break through and they block it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bears have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Partners, you well know every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. Fielded at the 33. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
They'll run it with Bush. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
On 3rd down, Holt. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down. It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll burrow his way forward to pick up the 1st. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
It seems like a short distance, but a yard in this situation, not easily done. So big compliments to the guys up front for creating some space, and especially the guy taking the snap and finding a spot, finding a sliver, an opening, and making it work.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they? Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside. The 5-yard line.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he's on here to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bears take over.
Ready? 18, rattle, 18, rattle.
Off play action. Holt rolling to his right.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
They give to Bush going right. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll try and sneak it here.
And he is going to have the Bears 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Ready, break.
Operating from the gun. Holt and finding the tight end Wilson.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Off the play fake. Holt. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevens. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
A give. This is Bush. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw. Holt eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there. His fourth touchdown on the year.
And the Bears will add to their fourth quarter lead.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll hand it off to Bush. And some room to roam now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
80 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
On first down, they stick with Bush. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. It appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver.
And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Operating from the gun. Holt. Touchdown, Bears! A 5-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a two-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
They'll try and run right on the option. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
On the jump. Panther Street.
On first down, Bush. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Bush on the taunts. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They'll go option to the short side. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Bears, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year.
And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Washington Commanders.